Hey guys, welcome to another episode of No Tea.
Just coffee.
My name is Tam, and this is
Jordan.
well. This episode we talking about mind your business,
Mind
okay?
your
Mind
business.
it. Um, really, just it goes and it relates to just like for me where it hits home. It's like relationship stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like mind your business. You know what I mean? Like
If I'm not telling you, and if you haven't heard anything,
mind your business. Like
Like,
literally mind your business, okay? So that's what the meat and potatoes is about today. Um, I mean, look, I can just go right head on into
go
it
on into it then.
because I am in a relationship, long distance relationship. We've been together for a while, right? And I always, well, not anymore because people have learned to mind their business
I know
or
that's
to not
right.
ask. But in the beginning, I always used to get asked, "Oh, when you guys getting married? You guys gonna have kids?" I'm sorry, mind your business.
Absolutely.
And who said that we want to do any of that?
That's right.
Because truth be told, neither one of us we don't want kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's okay.
And that's okay. I've always said that.
Because you got
Right?
people who have kids who shouldn't have kids.
Hello. Okay.
So let's talk about that.
So I understand like my relationship, it is different. It is, I guess, what some would consider non-traditional, but it's my relationship. It's nobody else's, right? I don't
Mm-hmm.
First off, I'm the type of person that I don't do anything for nobody else.
That's right.
Right? As long as it makes sense for us, as long as I'm happy, as long
Yeah.
as we're both, that's what matters,
You don't do it for the ground.
I don't child, and that's nothing. I have never posted him.
That's right.
And I probably never will.
Because I don't need to.
Because I don't need to.
Mhm.
Like the people who need to know,
No.
and that's it. It's
That's
like
And when you
nothing's for
don't,
show.
like I used to be really leery of posting Alfred, but
Mm.
we grew up in the same area. Like most people know that we're dating or were dating at the time that we're married.
Mhm.
So I don't have an issue. But in the beginning, when I was dating, I would be very leery to put anybody on social media because I didn't want anybody in my business. And
Mhm.
also, I don't know how long he's gonna be around.
Hello.
So, back in the day when it was like Facebook, like in a relationship with,
And the moment you post any person,
yeah,
people go into all up in your
yeah.
business.
Now they didn't. Now it's Inspector Gadget
Right.
on who that person is.
Yeah.
Who they're affiliated with. So
And it's like times 10 now.
times 10.
Just think how bad it was then.
I know.
Oh my gosh, it's on steroids now.
Yeah. So when people don't see other people post, it's like, did they break up? Did they get a divorce or whatever the case may be? And heck, maybe they did. Don't go asking about it. They may be going through something. Just let them tell you or not.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are their real friend, you would know anyway.
I was just gonna say it more so relates to like people on the outside,
Mhm.
like those who are going to know about any situation that I'm in. They gonna know.
Let me tell
Everybody
you,
else,
it don't matter.
it doesn't matter, or I'll tell you when I tell you, or you'll find out when you find out, or whatever. But like the people who need to know
Will know.
will know.
So before Alfred and I got married, every single time we would go to a cookout, every time we would be in a group of maybe mutual friends, whatever the case may be, the topic would always come up of, well, when y'all gonna get married? When y'all gonna get married? When y'all gonna get married?
I hate that.
And to be honest, that is triggering.
It is.
Especially for our relationship, because I call it the storm, but really, we was on this journey, okay?
Yeah.
And trying to figure out just that. When are we going to get married?
Yeah.
But that's because we wanted to get married. We may never want to get, you know what I mean? It could have been, we don't want to get married.
Yeah.
So every time that would be brought up, it would bring about feelings for me.
Yeah.
Of, well, shit, when are we going to get married?
Right.
And then now we in the car and like, well, okay, that would just be so triggering. And then we would get into it, or I would like, dang, you're right, when are we? It's just, Just mind your business.
That actually, excuse me, that actually reminds me of me and my boyfriend years ago. We broke up because people is in my business. Was
Those are
in
cute leggings, by the way. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
Random.
I think
Those are
they
cute.
think they call them the TikTok leggings, maybe.
Those are cute.
Although I got them before TikTok, but Um, but no, that reminds me of some years ago. My boyfriend and I, we had broke up or whatever, and it was because I was listening to what everybody else thought.
Yeah.
Right, I was listening to everybody else's opinion. They were
In it.
all up in my relationship and how they thought it should be or should not be.
Yeah.
And girl, you need to. And I listened, and I'm
Absolutely.
like, you know what, you right. Like you right.
Especially if there's an inkling of you feeling that way anyway, a little bit, then some people will say something, then it, like I said, it triggers you, and now it's a heightened feeling like, you know what?
Yeah.
Okay, I was feeling that. Now such and such and said something. Now I'm feeling like that now.
But in my case, I was going based off of other people, right? We broke up. I broke up with them, and here we are, some years later, or in between the time, I realized I actually don't need
No.
none of the stuff that they were saying that should
Nope.
be happening.
No.
We've always been long distance, always. Okay, and that's okay with
That's
me.
all right.
It worked for us.
Yes.
Right. It was the thing of, well, when y'all gonna start to get serious, or when y'all gonna da da, and he should be da 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 da, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right. He ain't even doing that.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
meanwhile, the person,
but I was younger too.
Yeah.
And now, and as I've gotten older, just kind of learning like what it is I actually want and need.
Yes.
The stuff that they was trying to tell me however long ago, I really didn't need it.
No.
I was just listening to what people were saying because it was all up in my relationship.
Speaking of that, the person that's telling you that single, the person that's telling you miserable, like, wait a minute, before you tell me about what I should, you ain't even been in a relationship 25 years. You've been single for, you can't tell me what I should and should not do, especially if you do not have a direct experience with what I'm going through.
And I also think it's about what you need.
Absolutely.
You don't know what I need.
Don't know what I need.
Right? What I need is going to be completely different from what you need. So you can't project your things on me.
Now, I can't remember what I was watching at the time. Just recently, they were talking about, it was a married couple, and they were talking about, like, in the beginning, you do try to listen to people of, like, in a marriage. And then he was saying, the husband was basically saying, like, you make up your own rules between you and your mate or your partner. And you create your own life. You create what works for you.
For you, yeah.
What works for them over there may not work for you. And if you take that, you could jack up your relationship because you're trying to fit into a mold that is not made for you or and your partner. And that is something that, like, my relationship is, it's not non-conventional, but it's not traditional in the sense of my husband's not at home, as much as maybe my best friend's husband may be home every night or whatever. His work shift is completely different. And so we've had to navigate our me time differently. We've had to navigate our relationship differently. We've had to navigate, like, I hold the time that he's at home before work near and dear. Right. Like, I put my phone, now sometimes I do answer it, but at a certain hour, my phone is away. I don't even see it because I know I only have so many set hours.
Yeah.
So whereas some people may have more time with their mate during the day or whatever the case may be. So you have to navigate what works for you differently in order to make yourself happy and your mate happy. Because the one thing I know is, I think my dad may have taught me this at some point in time, is that whatever happens in this household stays in this household.
Yeah.
The more business that you share with others gives them more of the right to have an opinion,
to have an opinion,
and tell you what you should and should not do.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
That's a hard lesson learned.
And I mean, even like now we're living in the world of social media. Same thing applies.
The same thing
like,
applies.
If you put all your business and everything out there,
don't be mad.
Don't be mad when someone does get. I mean, I ain't gonna say don't be mad, but you are putting
it
certain
out there.
information out there about
That's
you
right.
and your relationship and how you might be mad or sad and they should have did X, Y, and Z. Well, people are gonna give you their opinion.
And not only other people mind your business, but mind your own bit. Like, this is your business.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't need to be shared, because if your partner or whoever has made you mad, pissed you off, whatever the case may be, you don't need to go blast it on social media, because you're actually hurting the foundation of your relationship.
Yeah.
You done put me on blast
on
social media. Now it's not our relationship. It's me, you, and everybody else.
Now you done brought people into our business.
Now I gotta answer comments, questions, and concerns.
So people I don't even know, and I'm upset. I don't even know you.
And I mean, in the beginning, I do remember, with my closest friends, with my sister or whatever, I would always, run to them and be like, da 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 da.
Yep.
I don't do that as much anymore, because some things just don't need to be talked about.
Absolutely.
And you should talk to your partner first about it.
Absolutely.
Like, now, of course, you'll be like, girl, he done did X, Y, and Z, and it could be, move on. It ain't really that deep.
It ain't that deep, right?
But if it is that deep and you don't want it to happen again, you need to talk to your partner about it, so that you can resolve it for the long term. Because talking to your girlfriend ain't gonna resolve it. Going on social media is not gonna resolve it. It's gonna happen again.
If anything, talking to your girlfriend is just gonna make you even more mad, and then it's just gonna spiral. You know what I mean?
I don't know. It's funny because this is kind of off topic, but I remember being on the phone with one of my sisters, and I say sisters like Tam is my sister. We're not blood. My other best friend, those are my sisters, and I could be talking about my blood sisters. So I say sister because I don't call everybody my sister. Let's get that straight. Now, if I call you my sister, you are near and dear to my heart. We have a mutual understanding. You are we have a deep friendship.
Right.
So I never really call anybody my friend, because most of them, if not all of them, are my sisters. I mean, I do have friends, but anyway.
Girl, get to the...
Okay, so I'm talking to my sister, and she telling me a little something that happened with her and her husband or whatever. And so I take in all that energy, and then I done project. I done put that out on Alfred. I said, "Oh, I gotta check myself."
Oh no!
Because now your business became my business, and now I'm looking at him like, well, she was, and he's like, well, what is going on? And I'm like, oh, I need to check myself.
Oh, that's funny.
Because when somebody does tells their business to you, you sometimes take a little bit of that emotion, and you start to become a problem solver for them, and you get too wrapped up.
Yeah.
So sometimes you do have to be like, okay.
Yeah, I just ultimately, in certain situations, just going back to, you have different expectations than I do. Our situation is set up differently. I actually remember when I first, told you first, talking about my relationship with you or whatever, most people are kind of like, so, most people a little bit confused by it. But what I appreciated was that you were like, okay. I mean, if
that works for you.
If it works for you, that's all that matters.
One thing I know is I do mind my business when it comes to my friends' relationships. Yep. Unless I really, I'm listening.
But sometimes you also know when, someone is coming to you for, your opinion or your advice.
I don't just offer my advice to somebody. I'm not overbearing in that way. Am I?
No. I was.
Wait, truth. Okay, hold on.
No,
Am
no,
I?
no, no, no. I was thinking about myself. Like,
Yeah.
I think I think most of the time, I don't know. I gotta think about this. I don't feel like I'm overbearing, but I'm not afraid to like give
Mm-hmm.
my
If it's
thoughts.
in the conversation.
Yes, 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 yes. But at the end of the day, it's your decision.
Yeah,
It's
it
it's
is.
it's yours. It's your thing. You
It's
know
your
what I mean?
thing
Like,
to now. I mean, now if my friend, like when you talk to your friends on a daily, you kind of know when something is really bothering them. So you do
mm-hmm,
kind of want to like check on them.
mm-hmm,
And I don't really give unsolicited advice, but I will like if 5 days ago we talked about something that was really heavy in your relationship, I'm gonna check on you and start the conversation up again because I want to know like have you worked through it or is it
yeah,
resolved or do you need just to talk it through again?
mm-hmm.
But I never give unsolicited advice because you just really never know
That's yeah. Where they're at.
where they're at with it.
Yeah.
You know.
They don't want it. Maybe they don't want it at that time.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But I want to get back on the thing of kids. That
Mm.
I
Yeah.
just think I just think that question should just not be asked.
I don't think it should be asked either.
Like,
Because again, you have no idea
you
what.
don't know.
Yeah,
One, you don't know. Maybe I really want kids, and I've been having issues.
that's right.
Uh, maybe I don't want kids.
Yeah.
Uh, maybe we ain't even got that far.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like to just like
What?
impose and be like, so when you guys having kids, skirt.
Or
What?
also, when are you gonna have another one?
Well, oh yeah, when you gonna have another one?
Let me tell you
Yeah.
something. I love my son, but God was like, and he's enough. That was a personal choice. I many years ago thought I was gonna have all these kids and everything,
Mm-hmm.
but after I had my son, I thought, well, I think this is enough.
This is it.
I don't want more kids, and I mean that
Mm-hmm.
wholeheartedly. In my soul, I don't want more kids. But some people, like one of my best friends, has four,
Four.
2 girls, 2 boys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry if I'm missing one, but she is completely built for
For
that.
that, yeah,
She
yep.
has the patience, she has the flexibility.
That's
I'm
how one of
not
my
saying
best
that
friends.
it's
Yeah.
easy for her, but she knew she wanted to, and her
Mm-hmm.
and her husband made that decision. Whereas me and my husband, no, we don't want more kids. Don't keep asking me.
Right.
I am 36.
Mm-hmm.
The next chapter is me, myself, and I,
Hello.
and that's getting myself together because also people who haven't had kids and want to ask, are you going to have kids or have more? It is a huge burden on your body
Mm.
to have kids.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I just don't want to go through that because it is like I was reading something or watching something, and it's like your body goes through a car crash. It's the closest
Ugh.
thing as somebody getting in a car crash
Yeah.
because your body is mangled,
Yeah.
okay, and
Yeah.
psychologically, and so all of that, some people may choose out, not for me, and
Yeah.
I completely understand.
Now I will like. Don't even. I will like. I'll ask my friends that I know want to have more kids or whatever, but I may ask it a few times. But I ain't about to ask you every single time I see you, or even if I ask and I get a sense of like, touchy,
I'm gonna let it go.
done.
That's right.
Like
I'm not
you
gonna
ain't
touch
gotta
on it
worry
again.
about me,
And
okay?
we have enough pressures
Yeah,
just as women.
as women, yep.
There's so many expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Leave me alone. Like we gotta, and some of these are social norms, some of these are traditional things, but it's like you want me to cook,
You,
clean, work, be an entrepreneur, be an Instagram influencer. You
mm-hmm.
also want me to be this beautiful hair, nails done, and you want me to birth 7 kids, but you also want me to look snatched.
Now I can't relate to all that,
But that's
but
how
I get it though.
it's like. Good God,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
let check.
Well, what do you mean? Like us as women, we're supposed to be a superwoman.
Meanwhile, you be like, I don't know why she had a mental breakdown.
Right.
Girl, I'll tell you why. why.
I don't know why she in the corner crying.
She's trying to keep up with the 17
Yeah.
expectations
Yeah.
and pressures that we have going on.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe and we always talk about women, but a man can feel the same way too.
Yeah.
He may not want kids because he may not just want them.
Mm-hmm.
Or, there's trauma that he experienced, or maybe he can't have kids, or whatever the case may be.
He's not ready. He doesn't feel like he's in the right position to be able to, take care of the family.
Because like I said, there are people who have 27 kids and should not. Stop it. Let it go. Stop having kids.
Child.
Know your limits. Please. And stop having kids. So, yes.
Yeah, child. I just want people just to mind their dang on business.
Mind your business is.
It's not just relationship related.
I was just gonna say.
It's not. I can think of
many things.
Many things.
I am not you, and you are not me.
That's what it really boils down to.
So what I choose to do with my time, whether that is work or play, whether that is entrepreneurship or not, whether that is work at Target or Walmart, whether that is drive a UPS truck, I don't care what it is. That is my choice.
Now, I do have one that... Oh, gosh.
Oh, no.
I have something that people ask me all the time.
What is it?
And I have always stood firm on my decision with this. When you gonna get a house?
I think we had that conversation.
Look.
What does it matter?
That's the thing. Okay. I've heard all sides. Okay. I've heard all sides of it. But it just boils down to, that's not what I want.
Right.
I don't want a house.
Right.
Now, like I said before, me and my boyfriend, we're long distance, right? Majority of that time, it's just me. What I look like being in a big old house.
Right.
Or just like by myself. Right. I actually have a friend who, she got a house. It was just her.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful house. And then some years down the line, she was like, well, why do I have this house?
Who's cleaning this house?
Like, why? Me. It's just me. And so she sold her house and she's back in an apartment.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a lot.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I want a bigger space. I want, a space that feels more like a home, but I don't want a house, because let me tell you something.
Girl.
If something break, you think I want to think about trying to...
I know.
I don't want to think about that stuff. I could just call maintenance. Can you come fix this? And there we go.
And my maintenance guy is named Alfred, because if something breaks, we can't call nobody. It's me, myself, and I.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. It's all about perspective, too. Because if you go to New York, you see any houses? No, you see apartments.
You see apartments.
High-rise, condo.
Yeah.
It's all about perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Indiana, we got a ton of land.
Right.
And you expect somebody to have a house. But if you move to the city, ain't nobody buying a house. Because, heck, the apartments are as much as a house.
Yeah.
Or more in some cases. So I think it is about perspective of, in Indiana, you have a you meet somebody, you have a family, you settle down, you get a house.
Well, let me just tell you, I don't care what it is. Just mind your business, okay? And just know I don't want one.
I don't blame you.
I don't. At least not at this time. Yeah. I think it's amazing, right? When people, get their first home. Like, that is exciting.
Yeah.
I am not taking away from any of that, right? I think that's amazing.
Yes.
I just don't want... It's just not for me.
It's not for me. Because are you going to come clean it? Because cleaning a house is... I dread it every time. And I think to myself, as soon as my son gets up out of here, we're downsizing.
And I'm glad you said that. I was actually looking at an apartment, and the apartment is big, right? Feels like a home. Well, the lady who was like taking me around to see the layout, she was like, we got on the subject about, like, people asking when I'm going to buy a house. She's like, I just hate when, people ask that. She's like, me and my husband, we've been together for X amount of years.
Yeah.
She's like, and basically their kids had grew up, left or whatever. She's like, we got rid of that thing and we actually live in these apartments. Yes. I said, she's like, why do we need a big house like that? I said, thank you. It's just not. It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. And if you're opposite of that, and you want to get a bigger house, and it's just that's your business.
Yeah, I'm not. I guess for me, I am so like not a judgmental person.
Mm-hmm.
Like what you want to do is what you want to
It's what you
do.
want to do.
I am not. I'm gonna stay out of it.
Yep.
I'm not one to just be all up in it.
I feel like as long as I don't see you on 6 o'clock news, if you ain't tearing up out here, acting crazy and making horrible decisions,
right?
sis, I'm with you.
I'm with you.
Until you ask me advice,
right?
That's when I get into it.
Right.
I think some people think that just because you may work with them or you're friends with them or we interact that you
are
can
obligated.
get into my business.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even have to let you know what I did over the weekend if I don't want to.
Hello?
I did nothing.
Did nothing at all.
I could have went to Miami. Had a heck of a time.
Out. But to you, I did nothing.
Did nothing.
I was sitting on the couch.
Nothing at all.
Yeah. Mind your business.
People want to, what is it called? FOMO?
Oh, fear of missing out.
People have that heavy.
Mm-hmm.
They want to know who, what, when, where.
Why? All that.
And I also think I don't know if it's because of reality shows or whatever the case may be, but it's like people want to be involved in everything that you do, and it's got to be a little bit of drama, a little bit of excitement, a little bit of. When I say I'm the most like non-dramatic drama person you'll ever meet, I keep it at a cool 5.
That's it.
I'm not turning up.
Yeah.
I'm coasting.
Yeah.
So I don't got nothing to give you anyway.
And this is the thing. If I don't trust you like that, if I don't really talk to you like that,
no.
like, why do you think that I'm going to give you any type of information about anything that I'm doing? You know, like that doesn't make sense.
And here's the thing too. I think some people do post certain things on social media. Like I do post my husband, I do post things where I go or whatever. It still doesn't give you the right to a certain extent to be in my business. Even I'm posting what I want you to see.
Yeah.
Now,
and that's where
it ends.
That's where it ends.
Now, if I choose to share more beyond that,
right,
that's my business.
Yeah, and it's not yours.
It's not yours. It's not your business. Yeah. Like I think, and that is, I told Tam I had to do a PSA because I don't hate social media. I think it is a great platform for many things, including this podcast. But I think it has given people the idea that they can be in your business, that they do know you.
Well, okay. Well, okay. We're going to play devil's advocate just a little bit here. Okay. Because we did just say, not too long ago.
We did.
When you post certain things on social media, you are opening, opening
but I said
up for
a little bit. Like a trip. You know what I mean? If I went on a trip, I'd be like, oh yeah, my trip was good. But there are some people who like post everything. Their thoughts, their feelings. Yeah, you're right. They mad at such and such, or they person did this, that, and the third. So it's like, when you open things up like that on social media, you are kind of opening up for people to comment. You're right. And give their opinion. Yeah, no. That is true. I think the level in which you engage on social media, then you need to expect that level of people being in your business. That makes sense. So that's probably what I should have said is like I may post a little bit. Yeah. But you're not every day putting out stuff. Yeah. Yeah. You're not gonna get that from me. Yeah. I mean, she doesn't hate social media, but she has a strong feeling. She has strong feelings about certain things in social media. Because it always somehow makes its way. We always just get into related to social media. But I get it though. Yeah. I mean, we're 2023 and we are living in the world of social media. So I get it. And it has its benefits. It does. It has its downfalls, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, I mean,
if you decide to put your stuff out there, then yeah, everyone's gonna be in your business.
Because I mean, you do see like what was that lady who, and I don't know the full story or whatever, but there was that lady that said she wouldn't like date a bus driver or something like that.
Yeah.
But then there was like so much backlash, and she probably didn't expect as much backlash.
Mm-hmm.
But when you make statements like that are controversial, you can't be like, oh,
that wasn't even controversial. It was her opinion. Like, it was her.
Yeah, but some people say that the way in which she said it had some negative connotation to it.
Okay, maybe because I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw a clip of it.
But then she wasn't so happy about
the response,
all the backlash that she got.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Don't put it out there.
The level in which you decide to post, like if you post your whole entire house and then you mad at somebody saying, well, your carpet is dirty or you ain't got no furniture. Like, girl, why? Hold on, I'm sorry, I gotta get on that for 2 seconds.
That's funny.
Now,
oh man,
why is it that some of these people, room in the back, you ain't made your bed, the mirror in the background is dirty, window shades all missing a thing?
Can I just say that's a pet peeve? We sorry,
do you
just
know
real quick.
How inexpensive blinds are?
Wait, can we just real quick?
Yeah.
Why do some of y'all allow half of your blind
to still be
broke? That don't bother you guys? That is a pet peeve.
Huge pet peeve.
Pet peeve.
Because I know on Amazon they don't cost but maybe $15.
Child.
To get a new one.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get off subject, but I get what you're saying though. Like, you put it out there so people and
or like the baby be in a diaper walking across the screen and I'm like, you need to change the baby diaper. You have put it out there. Right? You haven't. I guess that's just my OCD, but like before, even with this podcast, before we even set up episode, we make sure things in place.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody want to say something, that's fine, you know, because this is what we asked for. But come on.
Oh, we're putting ourselves out there.
We definitely are.
So
somebody will be like, girl, her hair was
you better not be talking crazy, okay?
She could have ironed her shirt before we started this, which I hate ironing, so you ain't never gonna see me in iron clothes.
Me too.
But
anyways,
so
it's just, you know, you just got to be respectful and mindful of just people and what their situation is. You know what I mean? Like,
sorry, y'all, my dog. Say hi, Saul.
He like
he want to be on episode 2.
He like, take me, you know where.
So I guess anything more to say on mind your business?
Nah, I think we done said it all.
Yeah,
I think we done said it all.
Yeah, I think we have.
All right, well, time to shoot the shit.
Time to shoot it. So
this is her thing.
I am a music head.
Oh, okay. Wait. Hold on. I didn't know she was gonna lead that way. Wait a minute. Because so am I.
Exactly. That's why I was like, why she ain't excited music. About this?
Because it's hard. I can't think of anything right now. Maybe once you start talking, I'll be like, yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, okay. We're both music heads.
Thank you.
And let's see, 80s, late 80s, 90s to present day. What are the top 3 underrated artists? And I got my top 3.
I can't even.
So, and I heard, not that I forgot about him because I love his music, but Lloyd.
Oh, I have one. Ooh, yes.
I started playing some of his music. I saw him on, hey, I don't even, what song you got?
I don't even know. I don't even know. But Lloyd, they do be sleeping on Lloyd.
Yes. Mm-hmm. He was on one of a concert, like reunion show, one of the tours that's going around. And I started playing his music because I feel like he's so smooth.
He's currently on like my playlist.
So smooth. And and I feel like maybe
I remember Southside.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, with Ashanti. Child, don't sleep on Lloyd, boy.
Do not sleep on him.
Don't sleep on him. I have another one.
Okay, you go.
Joe.
I love Joe.
When I say on
That's
repeat,
another smooth operator.
ooh, I
Oh,
love
love Joe.
Joe.
He's in concert too. All these people.
That that started to become like a thing. It's like all the 90s
Yes.
artists are
I'm here
like,
for it.
I
Ooh.
am here.
We need to be going to one of those concerts.
Wait, do we have one coming in soon?
Oh, what was the one? Was it Cincinnati?
With Fantasia?
We need to do a road
Ah,
trip.
yes.
Take the shoes off.
Right.
Okay, pow, take them shoes off.
Oh my goodness. But yes, Joe, I feel like, I feel like he was kind of underrated or people slept on him, but like
Who does he sing? I wanna know.
Yes.
That okay. Girl, play that right now.
Yes.
Okay, my second one is Tweet. Oh my. Okay, Tweet's first album. Oh, that's where I started liking hummingbirds, like real heavy. I love hummingbirds as a bird, period, but her album is called Hummingbird. She has a beautiful, like deep, soulful voice. I'll listen to that whole album from start to finish. And I feel like she had a very short window of time that we were hitting Tweet real heavy. And then all of a sudden it was like
she was gone.
Gone.
But I wonder why. I wonder if that was a thing of like, maybe her label didn't push her out as much or what it was. But no, yeah, Tweet, that's a good one.
And maybe it could have been, I was trying to think of an artist that was similar to her during that time.
That's another thing to think about too.
Maybe she just
in comparison to whoever. Yeah.
Because her style fits very well for like a male. We had a lot of male artists within that same style, but we didn't have a whole lot of artists with that same style.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like Sunshine Anderson
or
something like that. Remember her?
Come on.
Hey,
come on.
She was another good artist, but that's not in my top 3. But she was a good artist that kind of fell off too.
See, I don't know if I have a top 3, but I can list some people who are underrated, like Carrie Hilson.
I love Carrie Hilson.
Love Carrie Hilson.
Oh my gosh. And that's another one. Mm-hmm. I could listen to her music.
Yep.
And
gone.
You're
telling me, you're telling me. What?
Remember when she had a song
knock
with the
me down, knock me down. Okay, no.
Oh, the bravado, or was it bravado?
Yeah.
That she did?
No.
Deep. I don't know. I don't know. But she went real deep with that.
Sometimes love. Oh my gosh. Carrie Hilson is one.
Okay, and then oh crap, now I forget my third one.
I don't know who your third one was. But
I can't remember now.
You know who? Okay, you know somebody who they be trying to play.
Who?
Bow Wow.
I will leave this set.
What? See?
What do you mean?
People be trying to play him like
he plays himself every time.
I'm talking about. Yes, he does stupid stuff. Okay,
you know why? That's why. Because it overshadows.
No.
Okay, well, go ahead. Elaborate, because I got to hear this.
Are you kidding me?
Not. I'm not kidding. I want to hear this.
Little Bow Wow, all the songs he came out with.
Go ahead. Listen, he might have come out with a lot of songs, but the riff-raff that he's always in social media or the news or whatever the case may be about just silly stuff that it overshadows his music. I don't even think about music when I think Bow Wow because he's always in some drama. You don't agree?
Well, people be trying to play him, but anyways, anybody else?
I can't think. I had my top 3. Now I totally forgot.
I think things that I do miss that I wish would come back are like the girl groups. Do you remember?
I know.
Allure. Do you remember the group Allure? I
remember 3LW.
Yes, 3LW. Allure song. Oh gosh, because I'm on the spot. Oh my gosh, it's right there on tip of my tongue. Oh man.
Who sang the song "Boom Like an 808"? Is that?
Boom like an 808.
Was that
toe? Black?
Yes. That was another. I feel like they weren't here for a very long time either.
They weren't. They had like a couple of hits and then they left. Even oh my gosh, why can't I think of you ready? Let's talk about this thing. Don't think about. Oh my gosh, what's the name of it? Oh, it's gonna bother me.
What's
It's
the
gonna bother
one
me.
girl group? And I really actually Danity Kane.
I'm about to leave this set because when I tell you,
I loved Danity Kane.
that is a good one.
It is.
People actually, I don't even know if I can say
we didn't sleep on them.
that they were underrated. I just think the way that they, fell apart. But when I tell you,
they have a good album.
They are also one that is in rotation.
And what's the boy group? Remember, did he put them together? Because they are in rotation.
Don't give me started. Me and my friend, if she's watching, Danielle,
What's the group?
Day 26.
Thank you.
What? Still to this very moment.
They have some wonderful songs. They really
Still to this very moment.
Yeah. So Diddy did his thing though, putting them two groups together.
He did. He really did. So I'm not gonna say like they were underrated. It's just like it's just so unfortunate that they were just like
gone.
Just gone.
Well, and I heard like again, I don't know, but like Dawn is very much like she's doing a totally different type of music.
She's in a whole nother genre.
Everybody then kind of did their own thing, but I do remember those two groups coming out, and
I love them. Like I still love them.
They have really good music.
Still love them.
Absolutely.
Oh gosh, you got to be kidding me! I'm about to pull my phone out because
you can't remember anything.
Cherish.
No.
Feeling really unappreciated.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yes. That whole album. Ooh, that is a group that was underrated.
I forgot about that.
When I tell you in college,
wow,
totally forgot about that album was like on repeat.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Top to bottom. Go listen to them now.
I was gonna say, I'm definitely gonna listen to Danity Kane.
Yes,
and then Day 26.
Yeah,
those two today I'm definitely listening to because they had some really good songs.
You need to listen to Cherish too. Okay. Because that
I'm
album
is to
fire. That their first album is so good.
Well,
I can't think of any more. There was a lot of. I just think like for us growing up, we had a lot of good groups that like only lasted for so long. You know what I mean?
We did.
So
I think, and we're gonna have to pull them out the vault. Yes. If they had a Danity Kane and Day 26 reunion,
I'd be there.
I'd be there.
I would
most
be there.
Certainly.
Yeah, for sure. Screaming every lyric. Because that's how much I listen to them even still now.
I agree.
Well,
this was a good one.
This was another good episode, guys.
And thanks for joining us again. We got some more topics to come about relationships, life, and all the good stuff in between. Yep. So until next time, remember, no tea,
just coffee.
Peace out.
Bye.